Welcome to our Riggs lesson. Today, we are going to be learning, today is Wednesday, September 9th, and we are going to be learning some simple thing that I think you already know how to do. But it is so important that you listen. Boys and girls, how are your blocks stacked? Sitting like this, or are you sitting like this? How are your blocks stacked? Is your tummy touching your desk? Are your feet flat on the floor? Okay, I'm gonna be asking you these questions over and over and over again until you remember yourself and you think, oh, my tummy shouldn't be touching my desk. I should be sitting up straight. Okay, so today we are gonna be learning how to hold a pencil. You might be thinking, Miss Santana, I already know how to hold a pencil. That's for kindergartners. That's for TK. I am a second grader. I know how to hold a pencil. Well, my friends, we might know how to hold a pencil, but we maybe don't know how to hold it the proper way. So I'm going to teach you how to do that today. So let's begin. You will need today a pencil. That's all you need right now is a pencil. Okay, so pause the video, go get a pencil if you need one. Welcome back. So, I need you to show me your hand. Great. Grab your thumb or wiggle your thumb. We're gonna wiggle all our fingers and I'm gonna teach you the names of the fingers. This is a thumb. This is your index finger. This is your middle finger. This is your ring finger. And this is your pinky. Let's do that again. Your thumb, your index finger, your middle finger, your ring finger, and your pinky. Okay, wiggle those hands. Great. So wiggle your thumb, wiggle your middle finger, and then have them touch together like this. Can you do that with me? Keep on doing that. Wiggle your thumb and your middle finger. Wiggle it, wiggle it, wiggle it together. Okay, so like that, you're gonna pick up your pencil like this with your thumb and your middle finger. So go ahead and pick up your pencil. Thumb, middle finger, pick up. Okay. Now that you have picked up your pencil, I want you to push it all the way to the front, right? You should be holding it right where the paint ends. Then you're gonna put your index finger on top. You're gonna hold it with 3, and the rest are just gonna rest. So that's how your hand should look. Okay, keep on trying that again. Let's say that didn't work, so let's keep on trying that. Thumb, middle finger. Grab your pencil towards the bottom of the paint. Put your index finger on top. Let's try that again. Thumb, middle finger. Pick up your pencil. Put your index finger on top. Now that might seem easy, but if I were to come behind you and I were to pull out the pencil, it would be so easy. That's how your grip should be. I don't want you to grip the pencil tight. This is a tight grip. Do you see how I'm pushing so hard on it? So that when I take it out, I can't. That's not how you should hold your pencil. You will get tired. You hold your pencil like this, and it's just enough that I can take it out of your hand softly. Okay? Can you do that with me? Let's try that again. If you are having a lot of trouble and you're thinking, Miss Antina, I can't do this, take a deep breath, put the pencil down. How about you wiggle your fingers and then you try again. Okay? If you need to rewatch the video again and again and again, you can do that. So again, we're gonna pick up our pencil with our thumb and our middle finger. Our index finger will be on top, and then our other fingers will just rest on the bottom. This is how your hand should look. Okay. Wasn't that easy? No, it's hard. Sometimes the easy things are the hardest things. Okay, so the next thing that I want you to go do is I want you to go grab this sheet of paper. This sheet of paper. So if you don't have this, go get that right now. Go get that right now. Thank you for being back. I'm going to share my screen again. Okay, so today I'm going to show you, we're going to practice with this first. This right here is called the margin line. Can you put your finger on top of this note card and put your finger all the way down and say it with me? Margin line. Margin line. Say it again. Margin line. Good. Now this bottom line is called the baseline. Do you see this black line? Baseline. Can you say that with me? You must be using your finger and saying it out loud, okay? So please say it out loud and please use your finger. Baseline. Baseline. Now this one's pretty easy. This is called the middle dotted line. It's in the middle and it's dotted. The middle dotted line. Say that with me. The middle dotted line. This one on top is called the top baseline. Can you say that with me? The top baseline. Now let's try that again. Margin line, baseline, middle dotted line, baseline, top baseline. Let's do that again. Margin line, baseline, middle dotted line, top baseline. Do it again with me. Top baseline, margin line, baseline, middle dotted line. Now I want you to tell me which one is which. What line is this one? You go ahead and tell me. What line is this one? Good. That's the margin line. What's the name of this line? Good. That's the top baseline. What's the name of this one? That's the baseline. Good job. And what's the line of this one? That's the middle dotted line. Okay, boys and girls, I want you to keep on practicing and practicing and practicing and practicing the names of these lines. On Friday, that means in 2 days, you are going to have a test. You are going to have a test where you are going to tell me the names of all of these lines. Oh my goodness, what a day. Okay, so now that we've practiced on this, I want to show you a piece of paper because this is what we're talking about. What's the name of this line? The margin line. What's the name of this one? The baseline. What's the name of this one up here? The top baseline. What's the name of this middle one? The middle dotted line. Good. Again, what's the name of this one? The margin line. What's the name of this one? The top baseline. What's the name of the middle one? The middle dotted line. What's the name of the bottom one? The baseline. I know over here, I wrote the bottom dotted line. This one is a little tricky, and we'll get to it a little bit later. But that bottom dotted line is basically an invisible line between the middle dotted line and the top baseline right here. It's right there. That's that invisible line that you can't see. So today what I'm going to teach you, we've talked about this a little bit. We'll talk about this in our small groups again. But I want you to keep on practicing this. This is very important, okay? I need you to keep on practicing. That way you know each line. Today what I'm going to teach you is how to make strokes. You might be thinking, that's very easy, Miss Santana. And in fact, it is. I'm going to teach you how to make a stroke. So for this stroke, you are going to have to open your ears so big, because I am not going to tell you how to write it. I'm not going to show you. I'm going to tell you first. So listen up, boys and girls. I know we just went over this, and it might be a little difficult. If you can't do it, that's okay. We're just practicing right now. This is the first time you're doing this. So if you don't know how to do it, or you aren't doing it right, that is okay, because it is your first time doing it. Anytime we do something for our first time, we always tend to struggle. So boys and girls, how are your blocks stacked? Sitting up straight? Is your stomach touching your desk? Are your feet on the floor? Okay, let's begin. Remember, hold our pencil right. Thumb and middle finger, and then our index finger goes on top. We're not gripping it super tightly. We're doing it very lightly. So for now, I think since we haven't mastered this, the only thing that we're going to do is we're going to talk about our clock. So what we're going to do is, this is the margin line. We never write on this side of the margin. Never. So if I'm writing and I run out of room, I never start over here. I start after the margin line. Okay? So right now what we're going to do is we're going to draw a circle right here. Like that. Can you do that with me? Properly with your pencil, holding it the right way. Can you draw a circle like that? Now you're going to draw a 10, an 8, a 2, and a 4. So for our homework, it says make 3 perfect strokes, 3 of each. I'm going to change that up just a little bit. I want you to keep on making these circles with your hands holding the pencil the right way. So I want you to hold the pencil the right way, make these circles, and then write the numbers in them. 10, 8, 2, and 4. I want you to do that for 3 lines. 1, 2, 3. You're gonna make all of these circles, Do you see this red line over here? You can't kind of see it, it's a little light. We never write past the margin, remember. So once you get to here, you stop and you start again here. And you continue. So that's all you're gonna be doing, holding the pencil the right way, drawing these circles, and writing the numbers, 10, 8, 2, and 4. Boys and girls, if you are not doing your best work, again, I will give you a new sheet of paper when you come in and you will sit down and you will do it again. It is important that you do your best work so that we know what you can do, and that way we keep on improving. Okay, so best work doesn't necessarily mean the prettiest right now. Your best work means you're trying your best, right? And it should get prettier as you go on because you're working and you're trying. But if your first circle looks kind of weird, that's okay. Just keep on practicing, keep on practicing, keep on practicing. But I want to see that improvement, okay? So that is your homework for today. 3 lines of circles with the numbers on them. The numbers are here too. 10, 2, 8, and 4. And I want you to keep on practicing the lines so that when we meet, you know what those lines are. Okay. Thank you so much, boys and girls. Keep on practicing those strokes, keep on practicing those circles, and learning those lines. God bless you. Totus tuus, Maria.